So listen, guys, before y'all listen to this video, I'm gonna have to let y'all know that that video that you're about to listen to is a rant. If you don't like rants, you don't want to watch that video. But if you're into rants and you want to hear my point of view, then listen to the video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. But I am on a weight loss journey. So, peace.
This is my story. And I'm sticking to it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What it do, YouTube? I am back in my car. The only bad thing is your girl done lost. I ain't got my eyebrows on. Y'all gotta just bear with the girl. I ain't got the eyebrows today. Or my lip gloss. Lord, my lips feel naked. But anyway, the video must go on because I'm secured. And I can walk out in these streets with no eyebrows. I don't care. So, this is Truth Serum Thursday. You know, sometimes I feel like we as individuals need to take a truth serum sometimes, guys. And y'all have to really bear with me because this sun is doing the most right now. And I gotta find these shades, and I don't know where they at. They're not coming out to play. But anywho, back to the video. Let's get to the talk, to the truth serum. So guys, you know, we all, or I got this thing on my wheel. It's funny. Anyway, so guys, listen. I am, just like I put up YouTube videos, right? I put these videos up to document my weight loss journey. And I also watch other YouTubers, not only like weight loss YouTubers. I love makeup. I watch beauty YouTubers. I'm a mommy. I watch mommy YouTubers. I just watch all types of videos on YouTube, right, that I enjoy. And I was watching a video about single and a black woman. You know, it was about a singleness video, about being single, being a woman, being single, being a black woman. Then I also listen to different podcasts, right? So wear your glasses. I also listen to different podcasts, you get what I mean? So your girl has listened, I would listen to this podcast about, of course, because I'm black, I like to listen to stuff that will empower my people, because I feel like we have a lot of work to do, you get what I mean? And in the midst of, we got to clean our own backyard before we can help anybody else's backyard. So I would listen to a podcast about the power structure within the black relationship, and I thought that podcast was very empowering. I mean, it really broke down it really broke down the black relationship as far as it goes with the power structure, as what we as black women expect from our black men, what our black men expect from our black women. But let me tell you something. I thought I should do this video because, you know, and state my viewpoint and my opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. Opinions are just like assholes because everybody has one, right? So, with that said, I thought I'll talk about it because when I was listening to that video, even though I agreed with a lot of things that person was saying about being single, being black, being a woman, and all that great stuff. Look at this. Look at this. I gotta turn, guys. Look at this. Damn it. And when you put stuff on your steering wheel, I'm telling you. So now I gotta hold it in my hand. So anyway, I am a woman. Like I stated, I agreed a lot, but then I disagreed with a lot of stuff. Because I think in this day and time that a lot of people, like women in general, regardless of what color you are, you get what I mean, what culture you come from, what religion aspect you are, you're still a woman. You get what I mean? And when something happens to a woman, we genuinely being women, being nurturers, we can feel what another woman goes through. Not saying that you're sympathizing with that woman. You may be empathizing with that woman. You get what I mean? Because we're women. Just like a man can understand what a man going through or feel where he coming from, even if he ain't never experienced it, right? So, you know, a lot of people like to use the fact that, hold on, guys. All right, so I'm back. I gotta hold it in my hand, guys, because I broke my thing, and that thing on my steering wheel won't work because when I turned, it went down with the wheel, and it was just doing too much. But anyway, like I was saying before, I had to, you know, put it in pause. Is a lot of people like to use the fact that, you know, because I'm a woman of this race, this is why this happens to me. It's not, in my opinion. Let me put that out there for people try to troll me. It's not the fact that because you're this race. Like, I'm a black woman. Of course, you know I'm a black woman. You can look at me and tell I'm a black woman. But at the end of the day, that ain't the reason why I'm single. It's a lot of men out here that will love me, right? Sometimes I feel like we have to look within ourselves. You get what I mean? Yes, right now, if you a woman of a lot of people like to use that word of black women have to be strong necessarily, and if we don't show that strength, then something is wrong. You get what I mean? Because you're a black woman, you need to be strong, and you need to be tough, and you need to be resilient. Yes, but I believe all women need to be resilient. All women need to be strong. They need to show some type of strength. Now, when it comes down to relationships and singleness, at the end of the day, we all got the same goal, and that is to find love, procreate, and grow old with someone. Okay, regardless if that person is this person of, it's hot, guys. You know what? I'm going to cut my AC on. Regardless if that person is someone of the same sex, and that who you find in love to, because I love men, I'm going to talk regarding men. But whoever you find love to, everybody want to be loved in some sort of capacity. You get what I mean? And they want to have that person, that intimate partner that they can talk to. Intimacy don't have to be sexually. You get what I mean? I can get with you on an intimate level, and we don't even have to be sexual. You get what I mean? But a lot of people get that mixed up. And that's probably why a lot of people are single, because I think sometimes we put our wants and our needs on a very, very high pedestal, guys. A very high pedestal. And which is fine, because you're supposed to have your wants and your needs on a very high level, and you're not supposed to bend for that. But at the end of the day, when you're trying to find love and you're trying to build something with someone, you got to compromise. And that's what goes on in a marriage, a healthy marriage anyway, is compromising, right? And the goal is, some people don't want to be married. Some people want to just have a domestic partner and just chill. You get what I mean? Because at the end of the day, love is love. Only thing different from marriage and love is that, you know, if you're very religious, you took that vow in front of God. If you're not so religious, then, you know, it's just a piece of paper that bonds you all together. You get what I mean? And which both is good. You can have a relationship and make it sacred. You feel me? However, so before I went off onto another tangent, you know, because I do go on those sometimes. Being single, and look at my phone, it want to die on me. Look at see, I'm telling you, it don't want me to be great today. I don't think it want my viewpoint to be out there. It don't want my voice to be heard, guys. Hold on. Look at that. And I'm covering the camera. See, I'm telling you, it's just today, I feel like I woke up. I'm in the mix of, this is day 4 of my detox, and I'm detoxing. So, anyway, look, and it's 8 minutes. I don't even like doing videos this long. But anyway, it just nobody should be a liability to anybody, okay? You say what you want and mean what you want. But when you have your standards, you can't look at another person and feel like because you are a woman of maybe have education, because not a lot of people have education, but that don't mean they cannot bring certain things to the table because of that. You can't say, well, because I am a highly educated woman like myself, you get what I'm saying? I got 18 years of education, and I have this to offer. So this is why men may be intimidated. Now, could it be that some men may be intimidated? Yes, it could be that men could be intimidated because of this, that, and the third. However, you can't use that as an excuse. Sometimes it's personality that drives people away. It's men, women, whatever. It could be your personality drive your dog away. It just doesn't matter, you know. And I think sometimes we make excuses for our deeper insecurities. You get what I mean? Dating should be fun. You get what I mean? You get to know someone, you meet someone. Now, guys, I am married, okay? I've been married going on 7 years now. I love my husband. Do I like him every day? Hell to the no. But do I love him with all my heart? Yes. Do he love me with all his heart? Yes. Do he like me every day? Hell to the no. But we make it work. You get what I mean? Because we took that bond in front of God, and I do believe, like I said, in front of God. So you know where my belief system come from. However, I do believe when I was single and we were dating, I didn't put him too much on a highest standard, because sometimes I believe we put things on a high pedestal, and some people can't live up to that standard. You get what I mean? You're just supposed to get to know that person. Don't take stuff too literal. And I think in 2018, people take things too literal. You know, just date. Get to know a person. If you don't like them, oh well, get to know the next person. But just because one relationship didn't work out with that one person, don't get better. And that's the things with women. I'm not going to say black women because I'm black. But I'm just going to say women in general. We sometimes get better, guys. And it's terrible that we carry that bitterness, and then we try to make those excuses about, well, the reason why it's this is because of this, and maybe I was too much of a woman for that person. No, the reason is maybe something happened and it didn't work, or maybe you shut that door before it got a chance to work, or maybe a lot of factors can come into place, right? You get what I'm saying? A lot of factors. But when you get bitter and you let that bitterness take a place and move in, you get what I mean? Then you go then you wonder why, Lord, I need some lip gloss. Help me, Jesus. Fix it, Lord. Because I really feel like I just need to say, just look, take your time, right? Because I was about to go on another tangent, and I felt it. I felt the rise, and I don't like being on tangents. I like to inspire and empower people. You get what I mean? But anybody that's out here dating, right? I just want everyone to take their time. Do not let that bitterness move in, sit. If you single, you single. You get what I mean? Yes, we all have morals and values that we value. You get what I mean? We all have things that I'm not going to bend on, and I don't think you should bend on, right? And that's why you date. You get what I'm saying? You get to know people. Sometimes, and I always say, it's always great to be friendships. Now, let me tell you something. When me and my husband was dating, right? We was dating for a very short period of time. Till my husband said, you know what? I see a wife in you, and I see you as my wife. And look at here. We about to go on our 7th year anniversary. You get what I mean? And stuff like that do happen, but sometimes the relationship takes a longer friendship. You get what I mean? Sometimes people think that they can date a person and, oh, you gotta call me, I gotta call you, and I gotta tell you my every move. Hell no. Don't nobody, look, man or woman, don't nobody want nobody to keep a tab on them. Don't nobody want that. Because my thing is, if we dating, or we trying to make this strictly monogamous, and we trying to do this thing for real, it's just me and you should trust what I tell you. I don't got to keep my tabs on you. You ain't got to keep calling me. I ain't got to keep calling you. We ain't got to see each other every day. I can see you 2 weeks from now, and the love should still be there, because you trust that I got things to do. Especially with people, when you talk about careers, jobs, or whatever. Life is hard. Life get busy, guys. It gets busy. And when that roller coaster take off, it takes off. And sometimes we want love. Like, the goal is love. We want that, right? But When you on this roller coaster called life, let me trust me, guys. I've been on the roller coaster. I've been on this roller coaster for a long time, and that's what I talk about when it comes down to my weight loss. Shoot, I want to lose this weight, but right now I had to learn that I gotta take that time stamp off it and keep it pushing. So when it comes down to the journey, when you're trying to find love and you want to procreate with someone and build with someone, you got to sometimes, if whatever you're doing it ain't working, ladies and gents, boys and girls, you gotta take your time. I got 3 sons and a daughter, right? And I always tell my kids, my oldest 2, because the other little ones, they don't know nothing about no girlfriend, which is my 2 baby boys, and all they need to know is about Lightning McQueen and Blaze. But my son and my daughter, who is soon to be in middle school, you know, they starting to get like, okay, she's pretty, or he's handsome, you know, and they're starting to look. And I tell them, take your time, be a kid. But when you grow old and you get a little older and you want to start dating, know what you want. Know what you're going to accept. But don't put people on a high standard that you can't live on. Oh, Lord, look at the toothpaste. Yeah, why y'all didn't tell me that? Tell me about the toothpaste? But don't put people on a high standard, guys, because we all imperfect. And the goal is to find 2 imperfect people to make a perfect relationship. That's what the goal is, guys. To find 2 imperfect people to make a perfect relationship. And that's what I think I found. My husband was flawed. I was flawed. You know, I'm a little crazy. And boom. We almost 7 years married. Like I said, guys. But I feel like when I was listening to that video, I just felt like the person was upset with where the relationship took. And you know, we human, we all get upset sometimes with stuff. Why this stuff? I need to give me some lip gloss. Why I keep doing that? Why? They was a little upset with the way it didn't turn out, and that's fine. It can be, you can get upset, but it's not the fact that you felt like your education and whatever drove that person away. It's not that. It's not the education piece. It's the piece about when you put a person on a high standard and you got your morals. Keep your morals. Keep your values. You get what I mean? But you can't. If you want love, you got to be willing to compromise. And I think sometimes we meet people and we may like what they may have to bring to the table, because at the end of the day, you want someone to be equally your half. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to have to carry your partner. It's just life, you know. Sometimes you're going to have to carry them. You get what I mean? But that's fine. You know, sometimes they're going to have to carry you. It's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's what a partnership is. Or a relationship. However you want to call it, guys. But just take y'all time. Don't let bitterness resonate and move in and stay. We get upset, you know, when you don't meet that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, but you might meet that Mr. Right now. And just because a person done already fornicated, and a lot of people out here fornicate, or what about that person that ain't fornicating, but y'all kissing and y'all doing other stuff? Hey, it's still a part of fornication in my book. You get what I mean? You're not better than the next one that's letting a person penetrate them. It's the same thing. And my thing is, if you're gonna keep it black and white, keep it black and white and no gray areas. But if you're gonna keep it with a little gray in it, you can't judge the next person, because all relationships are different and all things take time. Guys, I done made this video like 18 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not. I may post it, you know, but I just don't know, because I was having some phone issues earlier. And I'm a small YouTuber, so I don't know how many people are going to look at this and really let it resonate with them. However, I hope I didn't ramble too much, but love is love. You know what I mean? And that's something all human beings, regardless of the color, the culture, come from. That's what we want. We want someone to love us unconditionally. And we want someone to be there to, like, for instance, you know, I said I was married, so my husband knows when I have a bad day. He can sense it. Just like I know when he has a bad day, he can sense it. And I think that is the part when us becoming one. But you know what? If I had to put him on a high standard when I first met him, he put me on a high standard when I first met him, I don't think we would have been here. Sometimes we got to humble ourselves, guys. The word of the day is humble. Be humble and not so judgmental. And I think a lot of people, they're judgmental and they're not humbling. Humble yourself and maybe you'll find that love. Don't shut these doors when stuff don't go your way or the way you intended. Sometimes you got to keep that door open a little bit to see if it's going to work the way you want it. Because nothing comes easy. It always takes work. If that was the case, like I told you guys, I'm on a weight loss journey. So if I would have closed the door when I yo-yoed back to where I'm at, I would have been gave up my journey. But I didn't. I kept the door open to see, okay, I failed. Let me see what I can do differently. So until next time, guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Reach one, teach one. That was my 2 cents. Maybe 3 cents, 4 cents, or 5. Peace.